Good morning, guys. Well, it's not only a nice boat on Twitter, it's a nice boat in real life too. Yeah, there are lots of things setting up. A lot of things are setting up. Because the indices are setting up. Like what are the indices doing? They're flagging. So naturally you will get a lot of stocks that are flagging too. I think my ADR is 14 or 20 days. It doesn't matter. I think it's 20 days. It doesn't really matter. 14, 20, 25, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, they're flagging. Nova. It's a solar name, but it's the slowest of them. It's the slowest solar stock. So I don't know. There are better ones, I think. Fiverr set up in what? In 5 days? Why 5 days? Yep, yeah, sure, it could. There's not that many, but there are things setting up. Things are setting up because the markets are setting up. Markets are flagging, so a lot of stocks are natural flagging. Just chill. No need to find the bottom of the barrel stocks. Focus on the leaders. Focus on the liquid ones. I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a mobile app for TC2000. I assume it's TC2000 you're talking about. TPIC thoughts? Yeah, it looks like a lot of other stocks. It's flagging. I mean, it looks decent. It needs to tighten up a little bit, maybe. Oh, you mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, Fiverr in 5 to 8 days. If you can build a nice flag here, absolutely. Absolutely. But, you know, I wouldn't expect a big move from such a short base because it is already getting kind of extended. Melee, yeah, well, it's kind of breaking out in pre-market. It's not tight or anything. I don't like it as a setup. IMAP, nah, avoid this one. It's a choppy random stock. Focus on the leaders. Well, I guess it may be a momentum leader, but it's a very thin name. Yeah, the solars, they're good. We already know that. CTIC, well, this thing broke out on Friday. Net probably needs a couple of weeks here. This thing has doubled, almost doubled in a very short amount of time. It needs a few weeks at least. Exos, yeah, a few more days maybe. CRSR, recent IPO, yeah, it's kind of flagging, already gapping up in pre-market. Yeah, could be good setup. MLHR, yeah, it had a potential breakout on Friday. All right, let's see what we have here. KXIN. I hope this thing goes to $6-7 today. That would be nice. Hertz, I hope this thing goes also to $6-7. Silver is breaking out of its little range here. I am a little bit interested in this silver thingy. It is flagging. It is flagging. White bars pre-market, you click up here and then you click include pre-market plus previous post-market, or just include pre-market. That's how you do it. Is there a way of displaying a lot? Yeah, you just click on show data for regular hours. You don't have to well, then you need to update your platform. Yes, every session is recorded and in Twitch for about a week or so before it gets deleted. But everything is uploaded to YouTube. All my streams are uploaded to YouTube, or at least 95% of them. What percent are my losses on average? I have no idea. Wayfair is on my watch list. I think it's really good. It's not volatile at all. It's setting up really nicely. Really, really nicely. I like Wayfair. EPCM. No, I'm not even gonna comment on that one. You know, follow instructions on the screen. All right, yeah. Markets open in 30 seconds. Let's focus. I don't have any super close watches out of the gate. I'm just, you know, taking a step back and seeing, you know, how things open up. Maybe silver. Silver is maybe the only one I'm willing to trade out of the gate. We'll see. Other than that, I'm just gonna, you know, take it easy. I think we're gonna get a lot of great setups later this week if the market doesn't sell off, that is. There's a lot of things setting up. If this pen can't find support right here very soon, I'm gonna sell it. It needs to bounce here. Tupperware. Wow, yeah, ooh. Holy shit, this is a good setup. It's too late now, but holy shit. Wow, triggered so fast. Wow, yeah, it's a good looking setup. Ever thought of doing face cam? Where would I put it? There's no room on my charts. Where would I put it? It's a total waste of time. And by the way, if I was showing my face, you guys would just get distracted by my pretty face. You need to be focused on the charts. I can stream on OnlyFans after the market close. I can stream for you guys on OnlyFans. Oh god. Because it's up, you know, in 9% in 2 minutes. That's why. It's a fairly big move. Like if I would try to get it in, you know, like high mid 23s maybe, if it can dip a little bit. But I wouldn't buy it here like 24.50. It's, you know, it kind of skews the risk reward. Because you would have to use like a what, 8% stop. That's a pretty wide stop. SCDG and EMPH are no, and SPW. The solars are just not going away. Very strong. Holy shit, pen. Oh my god, what's going on with pen? Oh, I just got killed on it. Oh, damn, I should have had a hard stop on it. Oh. Well, that sucks. Now I'm using definite lows of the day. That was a bit irresponsible. Oh well. Zoom. Yeah, Zoom is it's setting up as a great short in a few days. Hopefully, I hope it starts speeding up, goes to 700 in a few days. That would be great. I'm trading with the 10-day now, 10-day moving average. Yeah, Zoom is a total home run. Unfortunately, I sold a bit too many. And WBO, well, what am I looking? Yeah, in a short setup in a few days, but it's too thin. Yeah, it's too thin. But if you can extend to 3-4, that could be a short setup in a few days, maybe. SPWR, well, it is kind of breaking out on a 60-minute chart, but on the daily, it's still way below Fridays. I would like it to go sideways a bit more. Watch GBTC? I don't need to be watching it, I'm already in it. This shaky ass is not playing around. Look at this thing. This thing can't dip. Look at the 60-minute chart. This thing cannot, literally, it cannot dip. It's impossible. It's against the laws of the physics for this stock to dip. This is what, you know, this is what buying looks like. Jesus Christ. Insane. Yeah, all the solars are breaking. Oh shit, don't tell me they're gonna go now. Don't tell me they're gonna go now. I'm gonna have patience. I'm not gonna. Ugh. And look at DraftKings now. This is what sell rules are for. This is why I tell you guys to trail the 10-day. Look at this. It's straight down from where we sold. This is what sell rules are for. LUV. Yeah, but it's just a random stock. The airlines are. There's nothing there right now. Wow, this W though. This thing is looking interesting. Yeah, fuck, don't tell me the Solars are going today. Damn, I had such nice size on them on Friday. Took some nice losses. Can't believe this. Welcome to trading. Nah, are they gonna go? I don't know. SPW or SCDG? Damn it. Maybe they are gonna go. You're still long SC... Wait, you're still long SCDG? Why? Where did you buy it? I guess you bought it lower. Oh, KXIN. Maybe this thing goes to 6-7. That would be nice. AMD... yeah, it's a slower name. It's a slow name. I wouldn't, you know, recommend any of you to trade it. It's a very slow name nowadays. Livongo looks really good. If it starts breaking out again, I'm gonna triple my size. It looks really, really good. Zoom is reversing. I don't like this type of candle. I'm gonna stock that's this extended, but we'll see. I'm using the 10-day as my trailing stop. Peloton looks like this one is fading again. Yeah, greedy kill shot. Follow the instructions on the screen. Type exclamation mark YouTube. Cone. Yeah, volume is no good on that one. What would you say is a good day? 2-3%? What do you mean? A good day for your portfolio, 2-3%, is very good. If you make 2-3% every day, if you start with 100K, you're probably gonna have like 100 million by the end of the year. So I would say 2-3% is really, really good. Kidding aside, yeah, 2-3% is really good. Tech. Tech is a very slow name, but it looks okay. It's a commodity name. I mean, it looks decent. It looks decent. But yeah, daily P&L is totally irrelevant. Unless you're a day trader. But you know, one day is totally irrelevant. Even if you're a day trader, one day is, you know, not gonna make a difference. If you just start with whatever number, 10K, 1K, whatever number. I just took an example. Oh, pen. Oh, I'm gonna take a pretty decent loss on it. Maybe I should have sold it on a bounce. Annoying. SC. No, you shouldn't have sold it on Friday because it closed above the previous day's lows. SC short is intact. It undercut it on Thursday, closed strong, and Friday, yes, technically it did close below the 10-day, but it was still above the lows of the previous day, so it's fine. SC, you should still be in it. Frog. Is Frog jumping? Yeah, the entry was on Friday. That is true. Damn, Peloton's taking out lows of the day again. VSTO. Yeah, it looks ready. If we can break out from here, it would be nice. Yep. Overstock. Yeah, overstock. Yeah. This thing is broken now. You know, you guys should have sold it on Friday. Or maybe even Thursday, because both Friday and Thursday closed below the 10-day. You should all be out of this thing. This breakout didn't lead to much. ZI zoom info, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's breaking out of a nice little flag. Yeah, it could work. I would prefer a little bit more sideways, but yeah, you know, it looks okay. No, nothing special. Yeah, T-Doc and Livongo are very good looking. Huh? Dude, dude, you know, it's breaking out now. Like, you know, opening range highs was the entry. I don't know about anything about these resistance levels. There's no resistance. You know, it's breaking a range right now. If you want to buy it over 312, that's, you know, you're probably gonna set yourself up for failure. It's way too high. This is where it's breaking right now. breaking past the 10 and 50. It's above all the moving averages. My entry is 306.64. That's all I need to say. Opening range highs. Ish. You know, you should buy it as soon as you see a breakout. Yeah, but the past month hasn't been tight. Now it's tight. That's the difference. This is the range. You can clearly see the range here. It's right now, it's breaking here. Look at how tight it is. Look at this. Incredibly tight. Past month there wasn't a setup there. Now there's a setup here. Pinterest. Yeah, it is kind of setting up. Maybe a few more days. Like, I think W looks good. I think it looks really good. Maybe not a 5-star setup, but, you know, 4 stars. Mara, Riot, yeah, they're having, yeah, maybe, if you, or I don't know. You know, if you're a hardcore, if you think all these coin names are gonna run, yeah, you could potentially buy them. Use lows of the day as your stop. But the primary entry was a couple of weeks ago when they broke the range. And this day here on Mara and on the here on Riot, that was the primary entry. This would be like a secondary entry. Zoom info, already talked about Zoom info. It looks okay. Not crazy excited about it, but yeah, I mean, it's a recent IPO and, you know, these things could go. It's a nice looking flag. I would have personally preferred a few more days of sideways. It could work. Oh, don't tell me SCDGs. Oh my god, I had such nice size on both SPWR and SCDG on Friday. God damn. Now they're going. Oh well. You can't catch them all. You can't catch them all. Sometimes, you know. NIO. I think it's holding up kind of well, but yeah, it could be a short setup if you really like shorting. But I mean, it is an extended stock, and it's gonna pull back eventually. But I think it's holding up fairly well right now. I'm trailing with the 10-day. Yeah, I think it's holding up really well. It's still building higher lows on the 60-minute chart. But yeah, but you know, I personally would not like to see this thing go to like 40, 35, 40. And then get a really nice short setup. Right now it's like, maybe. NIO. NIO is not hard to short. The problem is there hasn't been a short setup on it. If you see a good short setup, it's never hard to short, no matter what the stock is. W, I would wish this thing was a bit stronger. It may be you know, we'll see. You know, there's no need to look at every tick, but I wish it was a little bit stronger. Fastly, yeah, it's right on the 100-day. This is yeah, key moving average. We'll see what happens here, if it finds support or if it doesn't. Like the thing is with Fastly, like I talked about Friday, same thing happened a couple of months ago. It was getting extended, had a nice run, and then it had a big gap down and kept selling for several days. And look at what happened, right? It kept building a base over the next couple of months, and then it had this breakout where we bought it. So same thing could happen. It could find support here around the 100, set up in a couple of months again. But we'll see. It's too early to tell. But this is how charts are built. You kind of need to learn the language, how a setup is built. Yeah, DGB looks amazing. This thing looks amazing. Thin, but it looks really good. Our market's fading. Yeah, we're just range bound. We're just range bound for now. Would you add more? Well, it depends on what my circumstances are. But if I feel like I didn't have enough shares, if I was already in it, yeah, maybe. Oh, this pen, come on, looks like it's gonna stop me out any second. Penn and DraftKings? Well, Penn is not getting killed every day. Penn had a really nice day on Friday. But DraftKings, yeah, the money is leaving. This is why you have sell rules, right? This is why you have specific rules, because every stock does this eventually. Doesn't matter how good it is. Every stock goes down eventually. And your job is to make sure you're not in it when it goes down. Yeah, solar stocks are looking pretty decent. Okay, I got stopped out of Penn. I should have had a hard stop on it. I sold it like a buck lower than I should have. So I lost 88,000 on it. That was annoying. My bad. Yeah, well, I deserve it. Zoom looks vulnerable here. The markets are a bit weak now. We need a little bit, we need more sideways base building. Get new bases on a lot of these extended names. X's? Oh, I don't see a setup here. I don't see a setup on X's. Well, it looks like my day is over. I really don't see much to do here. But I am excited for later this week. There are a lot of things potentially setting up. Yeah, this is all part of trading. The waiting is a big part. The waiting, that's where the winners are made. Those who win at this game are the ones who have the best ability to wait, and those who lose are the ones that feel they need to do something all the time. And that's the hardest thing to learn. It's the hardest thing to do. Anyone can identify good setups and trade, have perfect entries and follow the sell rules. But waiting for the really good setups and the right time, to buy stuff. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. I just don't see anything really good, except for W. I mean, there are some stocks here and there, but there's also a lot of things that are just very extended, so, you know, gonna have to be selective. But I am getting excited. Like, if indices, if we don't sell off, like outright sell off, I mean, the indices are going sideways, building flags, and a lot of stocks are building flags. So if you can break out, you know, maybe later this week or next week, there's gonna be such a big amount of good setups. GRWG. Yeah, it's holding up nicely. It's getting tight again. There may be, yeah, there's a setup forming here potentially. Silver and gold. Yeah, some of these gold ETFs are setting up, and gold itself is flagging. So there may be breakouts there soon. I have alerts set for these triple gold miner ETFs. Those are the ones that usually give the best bang for the buck. But there are no liquid silver ETFs, which is a shame. CSIQ, this is a thin name, but yeah, it is setting up later this week. Any sectors I like, anything that has good setups. Yeah, whatever. Stimulus, schlimulus, cumulus, whatever. Who cares? Follow the setups. Let the politicians do their thing and we do our thing. No one knows anything. Beyond Meat? Yeah, I sized down on it a little bit on Friday since it closed below the 10. And also it kind of closed weak, so I sized down a little bit on it. It's had a big run. It went from what, 120 to 197 or something. 62% in like 3 weeks. That was a big move. Now we'll see. Now I'm trailing with the 20-day. Spies are down, break to the downside. Spies are just in the middle of a range. There's no break to the downside. It's just, you know, it's just nothing here. Now it's all about waiting. Let's see if, you know, base building. This is called base building. We'll see what holds up the best, and you know, sell the weak ones. And oh, looks like I got stopped out of my XBEV that I bought on whatever that day it was. Looks like the EV trade is not holding up really well here. Electric vehicles. Team, a late entry. It's an incredibly slow moving stock, and I don't see a setup here. Yeah, Hertz is gonna be an incredibly short opportunity. Anytime, yeah, hopefully this thing extends to $6-7 or something. That would be great. Oh, looks like I'm getting stopped out of several names. OPTT2. QQQ. Maybe. I would like to see this thing pull back to the 20 and the 50 day. Like a quick pullback here, and then maybe, you know, go sideways a bit more. You know, whatever. You know, give it a little bit of room. You know, stocks and markets don't go up every day. Do whatever you want, just don't show P&L. Yeah. I'm like $1.5 million poorer since I showed that P&L. I should have just sold everything. Oh man, too funny. It's too funny, man. The best indicator ever created. It's a proprietary indicator. Let's keep it in the chat, alright? We don't want hedge funds start profiting from it. The only alpha you get from the stream? Fuck off, man. I know, I'm like 9 out of 10 or something. I don't know. 6 out of 7. I don't know the exact number, but it's kind of crazy. Insane. Insane. Your edge is to go short. Oh, that's a good edge. It's one of the biggest edges. It really is. Oh man, boring day. I think I'm gonna cut the stream. I don't see anything to do here right now. The solars, yeah. The problem with these is the Friday was a very wide range candle, so that's why I didn't, yeah. I mean, they looked better on the 60-minute chart than on the daily chart. I really hope they don't go higher. I want them to go sideways for 3 to 5 days and tighten up a little bit. How did boating go? Well, I'm sitting here talking, so I guess I survived. I was pretty funny. It was pretty much a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Next weekend is gonna be a long trip. Next weekend we're gonna go over the open sea. For now, we've been mostly in the archipelago and around the coast. Yeah, David is not back from the mountains. Maybe he's staying there. Hey, I don't blame him. I would be in the mountains too, if I was him, instead of being here with us losers. Oh, David, you're here? Oh. I thought you were still in the mountains. I would have stayed there, David. Why do you hang out with us losers? I can go back whenever I want. Yeah. David got bored of the fresh air. You should see my gun. I did see your gun. You linked it. My view on Fastly? My view on Fastly, there's nothing there. For now. Yeah, did David get mountain high? All right, I'll do another scan, then I'm gonna cut the stream. Weed is legal here. I wish it was legal here too. Why is it not legal? God damn it. My average percent winners, I don't look at the percentages. I mean, it depends on the stock. I mean, is it a high ADR stock, low ADR stock? I know that my winners are much bigger than my losers. That's all that matters. But I do, last year my win rate was 25%. But I don't know how big the average percent winner was and how big the average percent loser was. That I don't know. Alright, fuck this shit, guys. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. Am I still on margin? No, I'm not. Okay, thanks for joining, and let's hope we get some nice bases over this week. Or during this week. There's a lot of things setting up. A few things on the short side. A lot of things on the long side. Just need patience. I still have a solid portfolio. I sized down and sold the weakest ones. I keep the strongest ones. And it's, you water the flowers and pull out the weeds. And once we get the confirmation from a market, it's time to get the margin again, if we get confirmation. All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks.